for today, it's all about us men getting together and listening to our speakers and being able to understand the need to stand united as men and hear each other out, period. And hopefully when we leave today, like I said, wherever you come from, back to the home, back to your workplace, back to the community, that the word and the special connection here today will resonate throughout our community.
My understanding is, in terms of being a solid human being, whether man or female, is to be integrated mentally, emotionally, and physically.
My expectations coming in was for the participants and the organization to identify a common ground, a common literature that we can share as men, and to, in that common ground, grow in our understanding of what our responsibilities are.
And I was very pleased to see the amount of work and effort that was put into putting on this event.
I've sat in circle. I really got men to go deep, go out of their heads and go down into their hearts and go into their now and come up with some really deep stuff.
What are the insights that we bring to our relationships with other men? What is the responsibilities we bring to as husbands? What responsibilities do we bring to our families as fathers?
When I got here was a group of men sharing their experiences that I could or could not relate to. And the ones that I could relate to were definitely aha moments. And the ones that I could not relate to just gave me an opportunity to see somebody else's experience and point of view.
We get a chance to sit around in a circle. There's about 12 of us, and the men get to talk story and they get to share their experiences.
And so many of the men I talked to said how the small groups talking story one-on-one really impacted them in some way, shape, or form.
And it is such a balm to my soul to be among fellow men who aren't afraid to express their own issues and are willing to hear mine.
By getting, the males, the men, to as a group to take responsibility and ownership for relationship health, it's really healthy.
I feel validated as a man. I feel validated in my community.
So each person that's present has an incredible experience, love, wisdom, and I got that from this experience.
Learning that I was agreeing with men that grew up in completely different parts of the world than myself.
I would like to know men more from here.
I would be grateful to see more here that is non-sectarian.
I was disappointed in the speakers and the process, how we picked the speakers, and I want to be part of changing that for next year.
We don't need 3 Christian ministers telling us 3 different versions of there's no way to the heaven except through Jesus Christ.
When we have exhortations to be born again, we are not an inclusive community.
What I'd like to see next year is the growth and transformation that has taken place since the last time. So what have you used from the last time, if you were here the last time, what have you used and how has it transformed your life?
Continue what we're doing, relationships with men, relationship with women, relationship with children, into a monthly, maybe 1 or 2 hours at the different community centers and talking with men and having them share and get into their hearts and help them become better men.
Really focus on the changing definition of men.
So I think we definitely we hit the mark on that one. We hit the bullseye.
We need to do it again.